There are days when your mind whispers, "Not today." You look at your books, and something inside you just shuts down. You scroll, you delay, you tell yourself you'll start in 5 minutes. But deep down, you know that 5 minutes never comes. Let me tell you a truth your mind doesn't want you to hear. You're not lazy. You're wired to avoid discomfort. Your brain's trying to protect you from the pain of effort. But what if I told you that pain is exactly where your power begins? Every time you ignore that voice, every time you sit down anyway, you're rewiring your brain. You're teaching it who's in control, not your emotions, not your excuses, you. So the next time you don't feel like studying, don't fight it. Use it. Feel that resistance and move through it, because that's the exact moment when average minds quit and disciplined minds are born. So right now, don't think, don't wait, just start, even if it's for 5 minutes, because that tiny action, that's how you force your brain to respect you. Remember, if you only move when you feel like it, you'll never move far. Do this when you don't feel like studying, and watch your entire life shift. You've tried before. You know what it feels like to sit down, to stare at the page, and feel nothing. The words blur, your mind drifts, and you tell yourself, "I'll start later." But later never comes. Your brain is a master liar. It tells you it's tired, it's bored, it's too hard, and it wants you to believe it. Because comfort is easy, comfort is safe, but growth is uncomfortable. Growth is pain. Growth is the part of life most people will never face. Now listen carefully, because I want you to hear something most people ignore. Resistance is not your enemy. Resistance is your signal. Every time you feel like quitting, every time your mind begs you to stop, that is the exact moment your brain is weakest, and you can dominate it. Here's what happens when you move anyway. Every small action you take builds a chain of control. One page read, one line understood, one problem solved. Each one trains your mind to obey you, not your excuses. And the more you obey yourself, the stronger you become. Soon, your brain will start wanting the work, even when it tells you no. This isn't motivation. Motivation is temporary. Motivation is fragile. What I'm giving you is control. Raw, unshakable control over your own mind. You are programming yourself to act when others hesitate, to move when others stop, to win when others fail. And here's the secret nobody tells you. Discipline feels unnatural at first. It feels like a struggle, but that struggle, that discomfort, that tension is exactly what transforms ordinary people into exceptional ones. So right now, I want you to commit. Not for hours, not for days, just now. Pick up that book, open that page, start that problem. Even one line, even one sentence. Do it while your mind is screaming no. Do it while every part of you wants to quit. Because that small action, repeated over and over, is how you bend your brain to your will. It's how you create unstoppable focus. It's how you become the person who doesn't wait for motivation, because you don't need it anymore. This is the power of doing it when you don't feel like it. This is the moment where the average end and the extraordinary begins. Now you've started. Maybe it was just one line, maybe just one problem, but that small action has already changed something inside you. Your brain tried to stop you. It whispered, "Not today," and you ignored it. Remember this. Every time you act when you don't feel like it, you're telling your mind who's in charge. You're not a victim of laziness, boredom, or distraction. You are the master of your own focus. It won't always be easy. Some days, your mind will fight harder. Some days, it will scream louder. And on those days, that's when you grow the most. That's when you separate yourself from the crowd. So, keep moving, one action at a time, one choice at a time. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if it feels impossible, because that discomfort, that struggle, that's the fuel of excellence. Remember, the people who succeed don't wait for motivation. They act when they don't feel like it. They push when everyone else stops. They become unstoppable. And now you've taken the first step. Keep going, keep moving, keep building that chain of control, because every action, no matter how small, is a victory. and that victory is yours.